Hi, welcome to In Conversation with Zoe, with me, Zoe Chinaka. Thank you so much for joining me today. I will be sharing with you another part of some 10 words that I believe that we should imbibe, including our everyday conversations, because we do not use it often, and we should, because they sound rare and now they are not so commonly used, which gives them that placement of rarity, and rarity is very good. I'm not saying now overuse it, but try to just throw it into your daily conversations and see how it goes, because it's always good to have alternatives in life. Yeah. So there we go. Today it's grammar lessons, vocabulary expansion, and communication progress. Welcome aboard. The first word I will be looking at is enthusiastic. Yes. So I can say, oh my God, I'm super enthused about going to Disneyland, right? It simply means that I'm saying I'm super excited to be going to Disneyland, whatever. So you can swap excited or excitement for enthused or enthusiastic. There you go. That's word number one. And word number two is appearance. Well, that's the flip word, aesthetics. Whenever you're looking at the appearance of something, you are either studying or viewing the aesthetics. So let's say, I don't know, this lovely vase, right? I can say, I like your vase, it's aesthetically unique. What I have just said is the appearance stands out. So I have just swapped or replaced appearance for aesthetics or aesthetic. So if I want to say, I think you should do more with your aesthetics, I'm talking about you should do more with your appearance. There you go. That's word number two. Word number three is comma pants. This is a very interesting word. It's very rare. Nah, I'll just leave it at it's rare. Not so very rare, but it's rare. Depending on what side of the world you're in, whether first world, second world, or third world. So that would also determine your usage of words. That's the truth, and the expansion of your vocabulary. Well, comeuppance simply means when you get what you deserve, or, as I would call it, fate, right? So let's say I'm having a chat with someone about someone who got something. Let's say someone was sentenced, or someone did not do due diligence before getting into a relationship or into a project or into an agreement or into a contract. And then you're like, that serves the person right? I'm just saying, I'm not saying that's usually the case or that's a nice thing to do, but we do it like, ooh, he got his comeuppance coming and he got it now. I have just said he got what he deserved. He had it coming a while back and finally he's got it, boom, in his face. So comeuppance can be used in place of fate and in place of an event, a sore event, not so tasteful and nice, a sore event that has happened as a result of maybe stupidity, just something that you deserve that is, like a penalty. Thank you. There you go, Zoe. Ugh. It is also used in place of penalty. So when you're trying to discipline someone, you can also threaten them with the whole, you're going to get a comeuppance very soon. So it's like saying you're going to get a penalty for this if you don't register on time or if you don't send in your details on time, whatever. Just comeuppance is for penalty and fate. There you go. That's word number three. Word number four, I love it because whenever I use it, people are like, girl. Anyway, so yeah, I got onto this word Wagon when I was in the States, and it's real simple. It's pretty simple, really. So when I'm like, nah, okay, let's say they're asking me to buy this tablet or not, and I'm like, nah, it doesn't have that oomph, you know. What I'm saying, it doesn't have that excitement, that icing on the cake, that thing that make the wow factor. That's what I'm saying. So let's say this beautiful top, for instance. I'm like, the reason I got this top because it's got like an oomph about it. It's, you know, it has that topping, that excitement, that wow factor. So you can alternate for the exciting factor, for the charm. You can use it for exciting. You can use it for, you know, topping, that extra edge. That's exactly what oomph is used in place of the word. Okay. Number 5 is, well, the two words are kind of common, but not exactly in the same level of commonality. So aware and know. If I let me use this two scenarios and examples for you. So I say, are you aware that she did not complete her schooling, but she's running for Senate? You know, and then like this is the other same message, but in a different, with a different word. Did you know she did not she did not take her JAMB lessons or her A levels or IELTS lessons and certificate examination, but now she's running for Senate? Which do you prefer? I mean, one is shorter, and then one just sounds, I won't say oomph, but it just sounds, it has a bit of a rarity to it. Aware, I would suggest it, you know, for more usage over no, because we all use no. We all know no, right? Tautology, yes. But if I said, are you aware? It has this intelligent body language to it. Are you aware? Than saying, do you know? Did you know? Are you in the know? You know, it's just very common. So try and switch up aware for no. Okay, that's word number 6, is it? No, number 5. Word number 6 is navigate. I think it's a very nice word and intelligent sounding word that we should use more often, because navigate is also means find, to go, to proceed, to find a way. So I want to ask a question in class or in school or in church or the mosque, wherever, whatever community, or I'm at a speaking convention. I'm like, how do we navigate from going from a novice to an experienced salesperson? What I have simply said is, how can I learn more, or how can I find a way to grow from point A to point B? That's from a novice salesperson to an experienced or expert salesman or woman. See how the flow just makes it sound more uppity, you know, just takes you a notch higher. So my other word, I've got 4 more to share with you. And the next is, moving from navigate, let's go to one that is a bit tricky, spectrum. My tutors use spectrum a lot. And, you know, one day I was like, I know the meaning of spectrum, you know, classification and all of that. I mean, it has its technical usage, and then it has the general one, the literal one of where you have to classify something, or, you know, and just say it's in a class of its own. Have you checked out this spectrum? Sometimes we may even dilute it to mean this angle. It's not the exact meaning, but sometimes it's used in that regard. It's used in that form or format or way. So how about you use spectrum in place of view, class, perspective? I know perspective is a cool and another intelligent way of saying angle, But here you have another option, okay? So let's say what we're talking about, I don't think she was wrong doing that. It depends on the spectrum by which you're tending to it. It depends on your perspective by which you're evaluating the matter. You see that? I know I've thrown in other adjectives and words, that command attention in there, but you get what I'm saying, don't you? You smart, you do. So use spectrum sometimes in place of view, in place of perspective, in place of qualifying a class of things. All right. So another word here is fraught. Let's say you've submitted your assignment, or you've made your proposal, submitted an application and your cover letter, and then they get back to you saying, we're sorry to announce to you that you didn't make it to the next stage because your application was fraught with errors, or it was fraught with discrepancies. Woo! That means they're saying your application, or whatever, your proposal, your pitch, brief, was fraught. You see, that comes, that's the alternative word there. Fraught, filled, those are the words. I've used fraught in place of filled, and you can also do it vice versa. Okay? All right. One that I'm sure we all get along with is via. So I'm going via London Bridge to this, or I'm going via Brooklyn to New York City, blah, blah. I'm going via Ojuelegba to VI. I don't know how. Yeah, you can connect that. Yeah, you can connect that. So you see how you can connect those, right? So via for through, I'm going through. Instead of saying I'm going to take through, or I'm going through this route, or this road, or this place, when you take connecting flights or just travel normally, daily, just say via. It sounds very clean. It's not too uppity, it's not too intelligent, c'est pas intelligent, très intelligent, mais c'est bien. Oui, c'est bien. Quand tu l'utilises. Anyways, when you use it, you see that it just rolls off your tongue nicely, and it makes you sound different. It just says that you have an option to throw in there, and you're not stuck with through. Another word I'd like to bring to your attention is intense. This is a word that has really grown on us this year, 2020, and I'm excited because it's a good way to say that it's serious. Just like, oh my God, my week has been intense. Another word I'm going to throw in here is when we want to say it's been crazy, just say it's been mental. It just says that it's taking a whole lot from you, or it's taking a toll on you. So I've just thrown in two words. My number 8 and 9th word here is intense for serious. Use intense in place of serious, okay? And use mental in place of crazy. Oh my God, it's been crazy. I know I use that voice a lot when I'm trying to be funny, but seriously though, try using mental in place of crazy. I believe it sounds better, and it gives you more options to play around with. My final word is culminated. And it means resulted into, or it means the height. It just picked to that level, to that place. So you say, their fights culminated into the breakup. You've just said the fights the couple was having, or had been having, resulted into them breaking up. That's it. C'est simple. Mwah! Thank you for watching. I'll see you in my next video. Use these words and leave me a comment below. Bye. Yeah.